Hello everyone, it's Kay here from Taunton on a bit of a blustery day. It's a bit changeable, sunshine. We started the day with rain, it's just a bit breezy now. And I'm here to share my DT Design Team package and some things that I've made from it with you from Handy Hippo, all beautifully delivered via their warehouse. And I'm pleased to introduce you, if you haven't already met it, to the Graphic45 Raining Cats and Dogs, which is an absolute delight for anybody who likes cats or dogs or is just addicted to furry creatures in general. I just found this absolutely beautiful, never mind the quality, which is always Graphics45. You can't beat their products. There are templates on the inside of the cover. Excuse me sniffing, I've got a bit of a cold coming I think. We go straight into then these delightful papers, and cutouts. This I think is what the pad will be known for, this beautiful first page here. You can see I've had quite a few nibbles at it. 2 sheets of those with a beautiful plaid design on the back. Then the cutouts, as I've already mentioned. All the papers are double-sided. Absolutely great quality. You don't have to worry about the sheets becoming moist and damaged through using wet glues or anything like that. It just holds its own. Very briefly, through we go with squares, all these beautiful stamps of cats and dogs all mixed together, ideal for accentuating or embellishing your projects. More beautiful papers with cats and dogs lovers on it, and words of D is for dog, it's a dog's life, all you need is love and a cat. Raining cats and dogs, home is where my cat is, all those kind of sentiments. Then you've got some lovely borders here in all the colours that you would find throughout the pad, so coordination is just so easy, you don't really have to think about it. More cutouts, and these are just delightful, they really are. They've been fair to both cat and dog lovers here, and if you're like me and you love them all, then you just can't get away from what this pad has to offer for your crafty projects. A couple more sheets here, more templates on the back. There are a couple of gift tag pockets, a file folder, some tags, all of which you obviously can cut out, but this is rather a lovely backing in itself, but there's nothing to stop you from tracing the templates and utilising them as they're meant to be. All in all, an absolutely superb 12 by 12 pad, and needless to say it comes in the 8 by 8 and the 6 by 6, so you don't have to feel that you can't have the sized paper that ideally you're looking for a given project. I also have the 6 by 6 coordinating papers, 36 sheets, 12 patterns, and they too are a delight, totally in keeping with the pad that I've just shown you, with writing and script, with florals. These are all double-sided, so you can really have a ball with them. There are no restrictions except what your imagination comes up with. You know that the papers are absolutely delightful. This is the titled page of the paper pad, and again it's Raining Cats and Dogs, which come in black and in red, but they really are of a great quality. Alongside that come the journaling and ephemera, I can't say that, yes, those anyway, my brain's gone. And you have these beautiful little sentiments and pictures to ephemera, that's the word, to line or not and put into your albums or onto cards. These two are all double-sided and just an absolute delight. They really are. Look at that one with the Siamese cats in the mirror. Absolutely gorgeous. The cat's pyjamas, I thought that was a beautiful sentiment. This absolute darling with the little baby puppy and the owner there, both of them looking very lovely. More sentiments and sayings around your furry friends, absolutely gorgeous. Then there are these larger cutouts that you can, use and cut down if you need to, or alter, or just use as they stand. They really are absolutely wonderful. I love that one. I really do. I think that one's absolutely superb. The fortune of the pad. This is the young lady that features on the front. You've got print and script on the back, and then some postcards, all of them in keeping with the theme of furry friends, and some rather lovely ladies holding their best friends close to them. This one again is an absolute delight, and a couple more postcards. Alongside that came some more cutouts. I won't take them all out, but there are things like flowers. You can see the designs here. These are just ordinary card cutouts. They're not particularly strong, but it is possible to layer them and turn them into featured embellishments in your projects. And then there are these very, very superior quality die cuts, and you can see they are about, I would say, 1 millimetre thick. They are excellent quality. You can use them as just freestanding pictures, or you can have a bit of thread or ribbon through them and use them as little tags on your project. So that's those. I've actually made an album from the stack that I'd like to share with you. It's a pure and unadulterated copy because I'm not very good at this kind of thing, and this in fact is the first of these types of albums that I've made, and I am delighted to say, having used this paper pad and the embellishments that go with it, I am absolutely delighted with how it came out. You will find the original video on YouTube, and it's Mysisterscrapper, and this she Ginger, my Mysisterscrapper. This one she calls the Waterfall Album, and what I've done basically is just covered the outside of the album, and the cover is made up of the very, very good quality chipboard from Handy Hippo. I wouldn't want to use it for anything other than covers because it really is very thick. It's probably about 2 millimeters, and as it is, I've bound this, I think, quite tightly, and I've not perhaps left, no, it's splitting there, look, I've not left enough room between the three pieces of the cover to allow the fold to occur. But other than that, for a first time, I am very pleased with how it's come out. You can see this paper, it's absolutely divine. It really doesn't need a whole lot of embellishing. So all I did on the front, using one of the background papers, was to make this flower from Tim Holtz's Tattered Flower. I then used another die, which is just a fern leaf, and let that nestle in amongst all the wording and the children and the puppies and kittens on the front. Then you open up the album. I've made another flower here in very much the same way. There is one pocket, and if I take these things out, I've used a couple of the postcards and the little cards that I showed you previously, just distress them a little bit. left them plain on the back, so you could either do journaling or you could put photographs on them. It would be entirely up to you. And then this one I just turned into a little book. Again, you could use it for journaling, for photographs. You could use it to hold some special papers or something that you might want to keep safe within the album. But all in all, that has come out really, really nicely. I was very pleased with that. And then the waterfall aspect of the album is precisely what it says. Starting at the top, you just flip these back, and again, you've got room to put lots and lots of photographs into the album. There are 7 of these flaps, each of them coloured with different papers in sequence, and you just go down through. I've just put a little bit of paper in between the flaps just to make it all look as though it's flowing, when in actuality it's plain card that I've used and then cut out all the pieces. I think there were 15 of these covers to do in all, so that every page was in fact double-sided. Just used my round corner punch to take some of the squareness out of the pages, and there it is. So I hope you like it. It's something that I am absolutely delighted with. I'm going to have to do a little mend and repair on the spines here, and just remember next time to leave the thickness of the chipboard width in between each of the pieces that make up the album. So I hope you like that. Any comments are very much appreciated. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your time. Take care. Happy crafting. Bye bye.